Speed limit 25. I exceed the speed limit on my Sherman S. Pretty easily. Hey, what's up, Duff here? I'm not gonna even say it, I'm just gonna do it, okay? Whoa. One button. Can you see this? I don't know, can you see my Sherman? Oh, I hear like, it sounds like horseshoes are being thrown. Because it is Memorial Day weekend. That's what it's, whoops. That's what it sounds like. Yes, Sherman S. Yes, I put the kinetic pads on. Yes, I have them. Probably not the way that they need to be eventually, but it's going to be an experiment for me. Oh, see, that's weird. Okay. Okay. All right. I already see one adjustment I have to do. Hold on. All right. Like I said, I have the kinetic pads on. They still don't feel right. I'm going to have to do some more adjustment. See, one of the things I don't like about the pad setup that a lot of people use is, you know, that they have that it's right on their leg, like there's no room. And I like to have a little bit of slop, like when I'm mounting and dismounting. I don't want to have to, you know, insert my leg into the wheel like a puzzle piece. So I usually like to give myself more space. That being said, that cuts into my the back of my ankles. That is not comfortable. So we're gonna have to do some further adjustments for sure. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Today is Sunday. I'm on my way to Dunkin' Donuts. And we're gonna pass a biker here in a second. Here we go. We passed him. Yeah, Memorial Day weekend, big weekend. You know, it's great to have a 3-day weekend, but it's important to take a second to remember what this is all about. You know, all about people that have served our country, all about people that have been brave, probably braver than me, you know, sacrificed themselves in the name of the country. So that's a huge thing. It deserves huge respect, and it deserves just taking a second to think about what it actually means. Speech over. My front pads are too far away. Well, I can kind of touch them, but I think they probably have to come back towards my feet a little bit more. Back ones, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do there. Maybe raise them, I don't know. But they're on. It only took like, you know, I don't know, 4 months for me to put them on, but they are on, so that's a start. Now I just have to adjust them. Once again, going the back way to Dunkin' Donuts. This is like the back way that I go to work as well. It basically avoids all the traffic. There's one traffic light that I can just cross with and I'm there. So I prefer this much more than going on to Tamiami Trail, which is 6 lanes of traffic, lots of traffic lights. This is way more convenient for me. Speed limit 25 on this road. I think I talked about that before. Speed limit 25. I exceed the speed limit on my Sherman S. Pretty easily. So I actually rode yesterday as well. I didn't film it. Went to Greenway. Christine was riding the one wheel. She's really gotten good. She's only ridden it 4 times maybe. She definitely picked it up way faster than I did. I wouldn't be surprised if she got her own sometime in the future. Hi, ma'am. Could I get a medium hot medium hot coffee with cream and sugar? I got a donut too. Let's do a little curb drop. Why not? Because it's so easy on this wheel. I'm going back the high traffic way because I want to swing into the pickleball park. I might be playing some pickleball there later today. I might be playing some pickleball there tomorrow, Memorial Day. I might be playing some pickleball there Tuesday too. Just can't get enough. So in the last few days, I mean, you guys know how many EUCs I have. I've had more than I have now, but I still have, what, half a dozen EUCs, something like that. But in the, stay on the sidewalk. In the span of about 24 hours, I bought 3 additional pickleball paddles. Yes, 3. And I have a total of, I think, 7 in my active collection. Plus, I've given a couple to other people as well. So, yeah, I think since I started the sport, I bet I have bought probably 11 or 12 paddles. Now, luckily, they're much less expensive than an EUC. A top-of-the-line paddle is like $200 to $300, and you can get decent ones for, you know, 150. So don't ask me why. It's not like I'm a fantastic pickleball player, but there is definitely differences you feel when you go between different paddle makes and models, for sure. Off-roading, extreme.
Extreme.
Oh, nice. So anyways, yeah, I kind of have a problem with buying a lot of pickleball paddles. All right, so I adjusted the back pads so they don't dig into the back of my leg anymore, because that angle was right there. But now they're not, they're kind of too far back to really be that effective. You know, unless I was going really fast and had to lean really hard back, I would be able to apply pressure, but normal riding, no. So yeah, I basically had the pads in a position right now where they don't interfere with my riding. So that makes total sense, right? Okay, we are now going to be turning right onto Lakewood Boulevard, and we're going to be going by Sugden Park. Some of you may remember. You'd have to have a really good memory. What are you doing, buddy? You gonna wait? Okay, thanks. I did a lot of backwards training here at Sugden. I don't actually want to go in Sugden. Okay. Yeah, this is like when I kind of had my breakthrough moment riding backwards, you know, where I was able to go instead of, you know, feet, yards, and then hundreds of yards. That all happened at Sugden. I've ridden PEVs around the outside trail here at Sugden. Nice little park. A couple weirdos that frequent it, but yeah, it's a nice park. But I have not ridden around Sugden in a while. I don't know, maybe I should do that too. Maybe I will. All right, now approaching East Naples Community Park, also known, sucks when I don't have my mirror, also known as home of the US Open of pickleball. Some people refer to Naples as the capital of pickleball in the US. I don't really know if that's true anymore, but they do have somewhere in the vicinity of 65 courts. It's just curious how many people will be here on a Sunday morning. A lot of people come early to beat the heat. It's not crammed full. Just listen to the sounds of pickleball. One of the things that people that don't play pickleball complain about is the noise, the sound of pickleball. You know, the pop, pop, pop. I mean, I personally don't hear it. It's like background noise for me, but some people find it incredibly annoying. Right here is the center stage, the covered courts. I'm glad to see that they just had the US Open a couple months ago, and that center court area was out of commission for normal players to use. I play at lunch a lot during the summer, and guess what? It's hot as hell. So if we have the ability to get under those covered courts, it's way, way more tolerable. So I'm hoping to be able to use those soon. All right, I decided since I'm here, might as well do a lap around Sugden, right? For good old times. I remember taking like my my Meepo here, the electric skateboard, one wheel. What else did I take here? I think I took both of my electric skateboards here. Yeah, my Ranger X1. It's a great place to ride. You know, like e-skates, because it's a nice smooth path. It has some nice gentle turns. Much like pretty much all of the Collier parks, you know, that they're beautiful. They really are. I am lucky in that regard, for sure. I talked in my last video about how that area, when I was riding back towards the house, how that area was somewhere that I would run sometimes with my ex-wife. This is another place, Sugden. I used to run around here occasionally as well. Not heavily trafficked, just a few weirdos. Of course, everyone thinks I'm the weirdo right now. They're looking at me like, what the F is going on here? You know, they have a formal beach, small. I mean, you're only supposed to go out like 20 feet, but you know, they do have a beach as well. Didn't have the camera rolling, unfortunately. Just passed a guy with a young child. I don't know how young, a year or two old maybe. Evidently the child didn't want to walk, so the guy was holding his short shirt sleeve, and kind of like lugging him like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, probably not ideal parenting, but you know, hey, maybe I'm wrong though. You know, I don't have any kids. Have I mentioned that I love the Sherman S? I love the Sherman S. Favorite wheel that I own. Now, if I had a patent, I don't know, maybe they could give it a run for its money, but as is, Sherman S, my favorite wheel. See what I mean? Just with, even though it's a relatively short trail, it's, what is it, 1.5 miles around, something like that? There's a lot of diversity in that trail. You go from beach to nice little wooded areas to these cool little turny parts. There's actually a slight rise in elevation here in the backside, which again was helpful for running, you know, just to give you a little bit of a challenge. But yeah, we're almost all the way through. See, I have an empty coffee cup to dispose of. Can we do a drive-by dumping? I think so. Success. That's better. I mean, it is cool that the Scorpion helmet chin bar comes up so you can drink coffee, but man, it looks silly as shit when it's up. It really looks silly. Oops. I forgot to mention that I'm going on the sidewalk right now. There we go. Passing some people right now, and we're off-roading right now. Forgot to mention that my my bathroom counter finally got installed, so that project is now officially done. New cabinets and counters in the bathrooms and the kitchen. So the only thing I really would like to get done that's a major expense at this point yet is hurricane shutters for the house. I haven't been very happy with the quotes I've gotten so far. I'm gonna probably try to get a couple more first. But yeah, I would like to get that done, and then I would say that my large outlay of funds should be at its end. I hope, spending a lot of frickin' money. Yesterday, I put a new light in the guest bathroom. The light that was over the sink was like too dim, so I put one that might be a little bit too bright. I'd rather have it be too bright than too dim, so we'll see if I keep that one or not. And yeah, that's it. To those of you that saw my remember that compelling video I did of me changing the faucet hardware on the tub in my house? Well, not too many people saw that, so you probably didn't see it. But anyways, I had to do it again. Like I did it on the guest or on the master shower as well. I replaced that faucet, but the finishes didn't match. I had brushed nickel in one spot and chrome in the other, and I needed it reversed. So I actually wound up doing it again, just reversing it. I deinstalled from both spots and I just swapped them. So now I have chrome where chrome is, and I have brushed nickel where brushed nickel is. Imagine that. Why do you give a shit? I don't know. And other than that, yeah, my life is still has some challenges to it, of course. But I mean, if your life didn't have challenges, it'd be pretty boring, right? So I got some challenges. I'm trying to work through those challenges. That's all you can do. We're driving quickly, or riding quickly. So sick of the GoPro choking on files. I must need a new SD card because it annoys me. It starts to record and then it clicks off and says that the file's screwed up, and you know, whatever. Sidebar. But anyways, what I wanted to mention was I came home here, I think Thursday or Friday, and I noticed they put flags. I guess someone in the HOA put flags at everybody's mailbox. 2 flags at everybody's mailbox, which is cool. They put, I'll show you up here. There's always a flag at the entrance, which is nice. Yeah, because most of the people here are retired. They're much older than me, so. I do appreciate their thoughtfulness. And here they put a little, what do you call that, a banter? I don't know. They put that red, white, blue banter at the entrance to the development. A development that I'm very, very happy that I stumbled upon. I think I got very lucky in multiple ways with the way everything worked out. And I'm thankful for that. All right, let's test the range of this DJI mic, which is, I'm very happy with, by the way. Haven't used the Rode since I got it. All right, we are back. We are back from our Memorial Day Eve ride. Can we dismount next to the Tesla? Oh, that's not dangerous at all. There we go. Elsa hears me. Okay, so what did we learn in this ride? We learned that I have kinetic pads on the Sherman S. We also learned that I have them on the wheel right now in a way that they don't help me at all. So yeah, I don't feel them when I'm leaning forward. I don't feel them when I'm braking. So obviously I need to do some tweaking. I need to find the happy median where they feel functional but not overly restrictive. That, for me, that's kind of what I need. So we'll see if I can come up with that. I once again hope that you had a fantastic, or you have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. Take a minute to, again, remember what it's all about. Not enough of us do that. If this is your first time visiting the channel, you can think about subscribing. And if you're gonna subscribe, you can hit the notify bell. That's it's over there somewhere, that's right. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. This channel has membership. Right here is my current members. A lot of little perks there. One of them being that members get first access to videos typically, which I will be doing on this video as well. Members will get to see this prior to everybody else. Oh man, it's hot. So yeah, that's it guys. Hope you have a great weekend, and that's all for now. And until next time, Duffman out. Hello baby, you're on camera again. Hello. Do I get smelled? No, there's nothing out there, honey. Nothing out there. Do I smell sweaty? Okay. Thank you, baby. Just in case you thought I was kidding about my slight addiction to pickleball,